Good morning everyone, respect lecturer and friends. Welcome to our presentation. Today our group will present about the neural network of logistics, optimizing PTHM Sampoerna TBK supply chain with AI. In this presentation, we will discuss how AI can help improve logistic operation, support decision making, and enhance supply chain performance. We hope this presentation will provide useful insight into the future of logistic and supply chain management. To start our presentation, I would like to invite the presenter to explain the first section.
Okay, so before discussing our AGAI, we need to understand how complex Sampoerna's supply chain is. Sampoerna sources tobacco and cloves from many regions in Indonesia. However, clove supply is highly affected by weather and seasonal changes. The company also uses a hybrid production system combining automated factories and manual production partners. At the same time, Sampoerna must distribute products across Indonesia continuously. This creates huge amounts of operational data every day. Because of this complexity, intelligent systems like RAG are needed to support faster and more accurate decision making. Okay, so now this slide explains Sampoerna's distribution process. Products move from the central warehouse to PT Panamas as the exclusive distributor. Then they are sent to regional agents, sales representatives, and finally to retailers. Managing this nationwide distribution network is very challenging because demand changes quickly in different locations. This is where our AGAI helps by providing real-time insights, improving forecasting, and supporting faster distribution decisions.
And now I will explain about the slide 4 and the retrieval augmented generation or RAG engine. And this slide is explain the core definition of RAG and how it works and its strategic and value for VTH and some typical supply chain. So the first is core definition. RAG is an AI framework that combines precise data retrieval with generative intelligence. It doesn't just generative text. It retrieves specific and reliable information before generating a response. And the second one is how it works for an RAG. Unlike direct AI models in others, RAG bypasses broad static knowledge. Instead it extracts targeted and localized information directly from internal databases and company documents. Then it synthesizes this data into highly accurate and context-aware operational analysis. And next, the third one or the last one in here, the strategic value in RIG is specifically designed for large enterprises dealing with massive volumes of data, such as Sampoerna. It accelerates information flow and facilitates rapid, high-stakes decision for high decision making. So think of RAG as a super intelligent assistant that instantly searches internal document or databases and provide the best possible solution for our logistic operations. That's all.
Okay, thank you everyone for a good explanation. My name is Pasha and now let's move on to the next session. To make it easier to understand, let's look at this simple analogy, the super librarian metaphor. On the left, we have a traditional AI, realized on board static training data. Think of it like a smart system that only uses general out data. It doesn't know the specific detail about our company. So if we ask about our logistic or local rules, it might give us general answer, or worse, it might just guessing, which lead to error and hallucination. On the right, we have our AGAI, the super librarian. This AI doesn't guess, it has direct access to private database HM Sampoerna. Whenever we ask a question, the super librarian instantly finds the exactly document we need, like real-time stock or shipping capacity. So the main difference is simple. Traditional AI guessing based on general knowledge, while RAG AI gives us precise answer based on actual facts. And that's all of my part. For the next session, I will handle it over my team member Maydi.
Okay, the next one is visualizing. This is illustrate the relationship between all partners in the PTH Sampoerna supply chains. As you can see, the Kubernetes is internal control centers, including Sampoerna cure factories and retail hubs. The steel and ceramic nudes is the massive downstream network of over 130,000 retail partners and small shops operating under PTSRT Indonesia. The last one is Orange Nut, is external partner including tobacco farmer and PT Panama's logistic. And as explained of how cigarettes end up in your bag today is first one tobacco farmers supply each Sampoerna internal factories and ready-made cigarettes from the factory distribute to PTSRC Indonesia and PT Panama's. And then PDSRC distribute product until they reach retail here. And of how AI got all that, it comes from the first one is real-time inventory metrics. It's constant tracking of factory products in pipelines, centralized warehouse stock, and granular SRC retail stock. Next is historical sales patterns, predictive modeling of consumer demand fluctuation across the archipelago. Then the third is regulatory and compliance document. Live indexing of ministerial degrees on tobacco, excess taxes, and regional distribute quotas. The last one but not least is logistic SOPs, flight constraint, delivery schedules, and vehicle capabilities for PT Panamas. Okay, the next slide will be explained by Bella.
This slide shows a real-world example of how AI handles micro-decision in real time. The scenario: a central warehouse needs to ship Sampoerna mild cigarettes to Jakarta, but it's not simple. They have to balance excise tax quota limits against retail demand for the next 3 days. The question an AI can answer instantly is, how many cartons should be shipped tomorrow, given the remaining quota and projected demand? The bottleneck with a human manager? They need hours just to cross-reference spreadsheets from 4 different departments before they could safely answer that one question. That's the gap AI fills, not replacing the decision, but compressing the time it takes from hours to seconds. So how does the AI actually solve that problem? Through what we call the RAG resolution engine, 3 steps happening in seconds. Step 1 is retrieval. The AI scans the knowledge base and pulls the exact number it needs: excess quota from compliance, current stock from inventory, and 3-day demand forecast from analytics, all at once. Step 2 is generation. It takes those 3 conflicting data points and synthesizes them into one optimized logistical plan. And step 3 is the output, a highly specific recommendation: how many cartons to ship, which vehicle to load first, and when to dispatch, all within the tax compliance. What it took human manager hours across 4 departments, Eraji does in one query.
This slide shows how RG AI can improve logistic performance through 3 main benefits. The first benefit is distribution efficiency. In traditional logistic systems, route planning and scheduling are often done manually. This process can take time and may not always be efficient. With RG AI's company can analyze large amount of logistic data and generate better distribution plans. AI helps optimize delivery routes, improve fleet usage, and support faster product movement from factories to retail stores. As a result, deliveries become faster, more efficient, and more cost effective. The second benefit is faster access to information. In large companies, important data is often stored in different systems and databases. Finding the right information can be difficult and time-consuming. Raji AI allows users to ask questions in natural language and receive accurate answers instantly. This helps managers and field sales teams make decisions more quickly and effectively. The third benefit is reducing stockout risk. ARAG AI can monitor inventory levels and analyze sales trend in real time. By predicting future demand, companies can identify potential shortage before they happen and ensure that products remain available for customers. Overall, this benefit creates a smarter, faster, and more responsive supply chain. This slide highlights the future of distribution system with RRG AI. PTHM Sampoerna operates a large distribution network that connects factories, warehouses, distributors, and retail stores across Indonesia. Managing such a large network requires fast access to information and quick decision making. By combining this extensive network with RRG AI technology, the supply chains become more intelligent and data driven. And instead of spending time searching for information, this allows company to respond more quickly to market change, improve operational efficiency, and provide better service to customers. In the future, logistics system will not only move product efficiently but also make a smart decision based on real-time data. Therefore, AI has the potential to transform traditional supply chain into intelligent and adaptive logistic networks. Before we conclude, I would like to briefly summarize our presentation. Today, we discuss how RIGA can support logistic and supply chain management by combining information retrieval with AI. We learned that RIGA helps improve distribution efficiency, provides faster access to information, reduce stock outrace, and support better decision making. By using real-time data and AI-powered insights, companies can become more efficient, more responsive, and better prepared for future challenges. As technology continues to develop, AI has the potential to play an important role in shaping the future of logistics. That brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and participation. We hope this presentation has given you a better understanding of how AI can transform logistics and supply chain operation. Thank you and have a great day.